We have 60 seconds. That's all the time you have until 71% of Earth's surface vanishes. Imagine you're standing on a beach. The waves are crashing, the air smells salty, and then everything begins to drain, trusting the shoreline pulls back. Then the waterline collapses like the planet unplugged its oceans. Within minutes, every drop of seawater on Earth evaporates, sinks into the crust, or simply disappears into thin air. No warnings, no explanations, no oceans. Welcome to the dry abyss. The first thing you'd hear is silence. A silence so unnatural it feels violent. The roar of oceans, the heartbeat of the planet gone. Beaches stretch into endless canyons where water used to be. Massive trenches like the Mariana become exposed, revealing scars of the Earth no human was ever meant to see. But the beauty ends quickly. The temperature begins to spike almost immediately. Oceans absorb 90% of excess heat from the sun. Without them, Earth becomes a frying pan. Coastal regions turn into deserts within hours. Humidity crashes to near zero. Countries built around ocean climates, Japan, UK, Indonesia, transform into hostile wastelands by the end of the first day. Then comes the air. Without oceans, the hydrological cycle collapses. No evaporation, no clouds, no rain. Rivers dry out like veins in a corpse. Within 7 days, the world enters a global drought so severe, even underground reservoirs begin to fail. But something far worse waits beneath the surface. Billions of dead sea organisms, fish, algae, plankton, are now lying in open trenches under the burning sun. They begin to rot. Methane levels spike, toxic gases fill the atmosphere. Coastal cities turn into chemical death zones, and the smell spreads across entire continents. Ocean animals? Extinct in hours. Coral reefs crumble into dust. Blue whales, dolphins, seals. They suffocate on dry land, helpless, as gravity crushes their bodies. Humanity witnesses the greatest mass extinction since the dinosaurs. And it happens almost instantly. Global trade collapses. 80% of all shipping routes? Gone. Nations dependent on fishing lose their primary food source. Famine begins in less than 2 months. Superpowers scramble to control the last remaining freshwater supplies. Wars ignite. But the final twist comes from the sky. Without oceans, Earth's reflectivity changes. The planet absorbs more sunlight than ever. Temperatures rise uncontrollably. Ice caps melt, not into oceans, but into empty basins where the water evaporates almost instantly. Within a decade, Earth becomes a dry, cracked sphere, a glorified Mars with the ghosts of oceans etched across its deserts. Life as we know it doesn't just end, it dries out. Humanity realizes too late that the oceans weren't just water. They were the planet's lungs, climate regulator, cradle of life, and shield against extinction. And without them, Earth becomes a silent, breathless world.